honest with you, this was never meant to be a recipe, but I thought, hey, why not share this sort of delicious little breakfast idea that I like doing whenever I have leftover corned beef. And what I have here is a couple tablespoons of olive oil. I'm going to turn my heat down a little bit. I went in with half of an onion that's all sliced up. And it's a great little breakfast something once you have that leftover corned beef. If you are from the Caribbean, you will know what I'm talking about. My Jamaican brothers and sisters, they call it bully beef. And there's so many different ways you can cook it. And this is what I have in my pot here, the leftover corned beef from last night. And all it is canned corned beef stewed down with onions, garlic, tomato, a bit of Scotch bonnet pepper, a tiny bit of ketchup. I don't add oil to mine because I find that the corned beef that we get in the tin usually has a fair amount of fat. I don't add any salt to it because again it's high in sodium as well too. And I ain't trying to overdo things. I ain't trying to cause that high blood pressure and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But anyways, you're gonna soften up that onion in the olive oil. If you wanted to start with butter, you can start with butter. It's totally up to you. I may have gone a little heavy with the olive oil there, but small thing, you can adjust the amount of oil that you use. And what I have here is some Yukon Gold potatoes that I just boiled in salted water. Just going to drain out the extra water from it. The steam created that water. And you're going to boil it until it's tender. And the reason for the oil or the fat in the pot there, and again, you can use butter, you can use any type of oil that you like, is to sort of caramelize or brown the potato a little bit, just to give it some color. And by forming that sort of crust on the potato it will improve the texture as well too, in my humble opinion. After all, this is Uncle Chris's quick little breakfast something, yeah? The potato took what, 10, maybe 12 minutes to boil because, yeah, and I cut it in wedges. You can cut it into any sort of shape that you like. Use your favorite potato as well. There's no rules stating specifically that you need to use Yukon Gold. I might love Yukon Gold. What do I say? I need some black pepper in there. And remember that the fried corned beef that I have there, it already has a ton of flavor ingredients, yeah? But if you wanted to add a bit of scallop in here, a little bit of thyme in here, it's totally up to you. I'm just going to allow it to just generate some color and then we'll move on. It's been a couple minutes. I'm starting to see the little golden edges just starting to pop up. The lighting that I'm using, you probably can't see it on camera. But here's something you probably have never seen or very rarely see Uncle Chris use. And that is dried parsley. I'm just going to hit that a little squeeze. And I'm going to toss that on because I want just a little bit more herbal note to it. And this dried parsley is dehydrated parsley, parsley out of my garden that I dehydrated last year, and I have it in my container here for the odd time. I much prefer using fresh herbs. I am too lazy to go into the backyard this morning. And the temperature has dropped drastically in the last few days here in Canada. So yeah, winter around the corner. I'm not trying to go outside in that cold right now. No sir. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push things over to the side, and I'm going to add some of that leftover corned beef just to the middle there. How much you add is totally up to you. I'm going to save back some. I'm going to eat a sandwich later. And all we want to do is heat that through, and then we're going to mix everything together. Sup soldiers? Listen, if you enjoy this recipe, I'd really appreciate it if you hit subscribe and click that bell notification thing. If you've made the recipe, take a picture and send it to me. Email address down here. I mean, trying to tell people the email address, them butts will take the address and do all kind of thing with it. And tag me on Instagram at Caribbean Pot. I really appreciate you guys, and thanks for being in my kitchen with me today. Irie? It will only take a minute or so. So what I'm going to do now is start to fold that onto the corned beef, onto the potato, like so. And in doing so, what's going to happen is going to flavor the potato with that lovely fried corned beef or bully beef or whatever you call it flavor. This, as I said, it was never meant to be a recipe. I just thought I'd hit you guys, pull out the camera and do a little a little video to show you guys how I drop in it this morning for breakfast. The one thing I will say is to cut back on the amount of fat. I went a little bit too heavy with the olive oil here, but beyond that, this is such a tasty little something. You know, this is a one pot kind of thing here for me. I don't need eggs, I don't need toast, I don't need any of those things. What I do need is for this to get a little bit of a crust. So another couple minutes on here, and I will be good. I'll be enjoying my nice little breakfast this morning. I hope you guys get an opportunity to give this one a try. Give it about a minute or so more. Remember, the potatoes was boiled in salted water. That corned beef will have a sodium element to it as well too. So be mindful of those things. ChrisCaribbeanPod.com. Always a pleasure having you all in the kitchen with me. I do hope you guys get an opportunity to give this one a try. Irie?